Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? And I don't even know if I'm on right now. Yes, I am. It's the 10-8 podcast, and it's your boy Norbs, and I'm waiting for the other half of the show. My man Jamel Herring, and we are in the building. Jake Paul retiring, AJ losing 47 million. The card for Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios has been dropped. We got a lot to talk about and a lot to cover after this. My guys in the building, Jamel Herring, what's popping, my G?
Everything good, bro. Everything's everything.
It's Christmas time. You got to be up. You got to be.
Man, stop. Man.
New Year's stop.
I'm training for Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody out there.
Yeah, I'm hyped for Christmas. I'm hyped for the New Year. I'm hyped for what we have coming in 2026. Guests that have already confirmed. You know what I mean? Just ideas that we've been working on. More material, just taking it to the next level. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
You sound like you're so disappointed. What's going on? You feel you're acting like you're the one that got your jaw broken in 3-4 different places.
I do not. I can talk. I'm talking to you, right? I'm talking to you, right?
You know what's crazy? We watched the fight live, so you guys can go back and watch our live commentary, and you can see our live reaction. I mean, it is absolutely hilarious.
It's crazy. Now everybody comparing it. I told you, I'm not trying to take credit, but I told everybody I was watching before the fight. It's gonna look like Martin versus Tommy Hearns. Now you see all the little comparisons and memes and that. He was holding on to the ankles and running around the ring. I said it's gonna be the same shit.
Vinny's Corner's in the building.
Not the Vinny's Corner, man. Vinny's Corner, man, be having good content to keep me laughing too, bro.
Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, I'll tell you this. I don't appreciate a lot of the people that are hating on Jake Paul. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no need.
Yeah, what
do y'all like? It's not surprise to us, so there's no need to hate. What are we hating for? We knew what the outcome was going to be. We just thought it was going to come a lot sooner, but we knew the outcome was going to be.
No, and to Jake's credit, he took a valid champion. Like, I don't know why people thought that Anthony Joshua was just like a normal fighter. Like, I'm like, bro, like he's a world champion for a reason with a mega hammer for a right hand. And watching the fight, we were watching it live together, and we were laughing because he kept tackling him. He kept going after his foot. Like, you could tell when he was in there, the game plan was, survive. I'm going to run to 8 rounds.
The minute, that's why didn't I tell you that too, bro? And he was like, bro, if you even go that far. I'm like, what I tell you though? I said, bro, the reason why they made it an 8-round fight is because the game plan, like you pointed out, was to survive and run.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that. You can't do that for 10. It's hard to do that for 10 rounds.
He couldn't do it for 5.
It's definitely, listen, that's what I'm saying. It's hard. So like I said, you can't do that for 10 or 12 rounds. So I knew the lower the round, the less rounds, the more he was going to be like, you know what, my strategy for this fight is maybe to hit and run or just run. But I told y'all he was going to get in that bike. I wasn't surprised. Like I said, if anything, I was giving it 3 rounds max. Even Norm thought I was crazy on that, but he lasted 5.
I mean, if he would have stood there and tried to fight, he would have been out within the first 30
seconds. But I knew he wasn't going to do. That's why I said it. I knew it wasn't going to be on first round knockout like Ngannou. It wasn't going to be none of that. It was going to be he was going to get on that bike.
My man called me. He was like, bro, he said he fell out when he rolled his ankle. He
tripped over his feet. Yeah, it was over, bro.
This shit is crazy. And a lot of people are mocking Jake and all this shit.
That's just people who want to see him lose. Like I said, I have nothing against Jake Paul. Jake Paul is purely what Jake Paul is, entertainer. He's been an entertainer since he was the Disney kid. That's what he's an entertainer. No, and it was, and regardless of what you may think of him or think of the event, It was for pure entertainment. I know for a fact though the numbers are going to be crazy though. When they finally release the numbers, it'll be crazy.
No, absolutely. From what I gathered from that event was Jake Paul A knows how to promote, and B, people like him. I mean, people like to go against the grain, and for those people that think that anybody can box, because we've seen other influencers fight this weekend. What was his kid's name?
Dean the Great.
Dean the Great fought, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought stylistically he looked pretty cool. But
Dean. Like I said, shout out to Dean. I know we got a little back and forth, but it wasn't that deep. But like Dean showed me glimpses that Dean actually knows how to motherfucking box. It's just that he came on he waited too late. He waited like the last 15 seconds, and that doesn't win rounds. But he did show glimpses, and I felt like he definitely was too small. He pointed out that he was small. He definitely was too, because like I said, I'm bigger than Amato. You know what I'm saying? I sparred with Amato and a few years ago. I sparred with him and his brother Emiliano. We sparred, I thought that Amato was small, but Amato was huge in that damn ring compared to Dean. Dean, maybe he need, like I say, he maybe if he plans on continue doing boxing, maybe drop down to a featherweight, 126, or a proper nutritionist or whatever to go from there. But he was too small.
I will say this: what this weekend I think showed a lot of people was you can't play boxing. I mean,
that's been the phrase all damn weekend.
Yeah, I know, and when people really believe that Jake could win a belt, and I'm sitting here like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, like, once you start getting into the top 50, because what blew me away was the first event I went to. That wasn't like a big box match at the Barclays Center. Was in Atlanta, and it had to be like 40 fights, Jamel, no cap. And I was seeing guys get washed in the ring, and from guys that I've never even heard of, right? And I feel like people underestimated boxing simply because of what Jake Paul has been able to accomplish financially and in the sport.
Ask Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I know Andrew Tate looked shitty as hell. I don't even know who the guy he fought. The guy was terrible.
Andrew Tate.
And what people didn't, I think this kind of puts some more respect on boxing. And there was a lot of pressure on Anthony Joshua because, he had to end it the right way, and he ended it by damn near killing Jake Paul. Like, people don't understand. I think he got his jaw broken like 4 different places. Like, I'm hearing he may have to retire because of how bad his jaw.
What you mean, man? I thought. Listen,
I didn't.
Didn't the last time we got on here that he mentioned that after this fight that he was going to potentially retire anyway?
Who called it? Who called it a year ago? Though I called it. Once he's in there with somebody, he's gonna retire. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, bro, like once you and again, he's fighting at heavyweight, bro. Like. I think he was in the ring at 217.
Listen, I have one legitimate question. And it's for everybody that's watching. One legitimate question. So with that being said, even though it was in a different weight class, right?
Yeah.
Does that affect his ranking by the WBA?
Don't.
Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Does that affect his ranking with the WBA?
Jamel, we all know, and again, we all know how corrupt these belts are.
I'm just asking because listen,
it probably moved them up.
They made a big fuss though about. Remember, they made a big fuss saying that anyone says my fights are fixed, I'm going to sue and yada yada yada, and I deserve the ranking and whatever. Well, is that he fought a legitimate fighter. So does that affect his ranking within the WBA?
Well, I mean, let's keep it real, okay? We watched Ryan Garcia lose emphatically for Tim Rolly. Rolly ain't got another title shot right away. So
you know what? You're right. I can't. Yeah, you just killed the argument, right? You know what? You're right.
I mean, I will say this: it legitimized what people were saying, and people were like, "Yo, Jake." People actually had Jake winning, and I was just like, "What?" Like I was like, "Bro,
nah." I'm gonna say that MVP, y'all are definitely a product of Jake because y'all have been trolling everybody all weekend with y'all posts, especially on Instagram. I mean, I seen a post with them said the moment that Jake Paul almost knocked out Anthony Joshua, and the people started. People listen. I get people before you even say anything. I get what they're doing. It's just that these fans don't understand what they're doing. They're blatantly messing with y'all for engagement. They know y'all gonna talk shit and tune it, but still the thing is y'all still tuning in and talking shit. So all that so they keep putting out posts like Jake almost had it. Jake, no, then I seen another post when they basically said that Jake did better than Joshua's past opponents, and they started listing all these opponents that didn't survive 5 rounds, man, and everybody was in their feelings and emotions saying, well, that's because those guys actually fought. Like, bro, they know this. They're just fucking with y'all. Y'all keep falling for it. So Jake Paul is still doing Jake Paul shit, even with a broken jaw. Y'all keep falling for it.
Yeah, and to be honest, again, this is a machine that's driven by Jake Paul. Jake Paul is still the biggest fighter on MVP by far. I mean, that's not to disrespect Amanda Serrano or Alicia Baumgartner. And by the way, AJ, stay away from my woman, just to let you know. I seen how she was looking at you. You know, I just want to put that out there. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't think people, realize like Jake still got to keep that shit alive. I don't see him fighting again, but
I don't know. That's crazy. Like, it's not even the jaw. Forget the loss. It's just the jaw. Like, bro, he not hesitant. In the back of your mind, that's gonna mess with you in the back of your mind. Like, I don't know if my jaw is gonna survive again. Another, you got to think like.
Yo, did you see the doctor that did the breakdown? He said that the jaw was broken so bad that he has to wait 3 months.
He missing teeth.
To get it wired.
Yeah, he gotta wait to get it wired.
Yes, he has to wait 3 months to get it wired, bro.
I ain't fighting no more, dog. I ain't fighting no more.
Like, I should have pulled that video. Like, it's absolutely insane.
I'm not fighting no more.
Yeah, bro. When he took the shot, people thought he was smiling. I'm like, no, bro. First of all, he took the shot with his mouth wide open, which is crazy, right? As soon as he dropped it, I was thinking in my head, his jaw's broken. He's done. You gotta watch the playback with me and you talking. We're like, oh, he's dead, dude.
The Rick Floyd's.
It was bad, bro.
Like, I'm in hindsight 2020, like a motherfucker, boy.
I mean, at the end of the day, Jake wins because he's put himself on
a head, make a soft ass for real.
Bro, he made, I think it was $90-something million, which is crazy.
I'm not mad at it, dog. I'm not mad at it.
Somebody said, who lost $47 million? Yeah, we're gonna get into that. AJ.
It don't matter. He's still going home with a hefty bag, and for an easy night, yo. That's nothing. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying wrong. Shout out to Rome. I'm not saying that like he pocket watching, but I'm like they talk about the taxes, but it's still like he's still taking home a good chunk of millions at the end of the day, yo. It don't matter. Pay your taxes. That's why when I go to the negotiating table with my team, I always ask for like a good amount of number because I know for a fact them taxes are going to take a good bit out before I even get to disperse amongst my team. The tax is going to start taking everything.
So the thing is as well. Oh, so Rome, let me break it down to you. So basically, it's taxes, but also because he fights, his residence, I think, is in the UK.
Yeah,
it's the majesty fucking extra tax that he has to pay. So like he's getting hit with the highest number, and he got to pay the government. I remember when I went to London. Check this out. I don't know if I told you this shit. I got booked for a gig out there, and they stopped me and wouldn't let me in the country until I paid the taxes. They were like, "Yo, you can't come here until you pay the taxes for the money that you're gonna bring out." Like they don't fuck around.
They made you check in. They made you check in.
Oh, they're not playing.
Yeah, check in.
How much? Yeah, we're gonna get our cut. And
check in,
it's unfair. It is unfair. Like he's not even from the United States.
Yeah, to check in.
It's like, yo, bro, like it is.
Them taxes hit you, boy. Listen, they were talking about some. Listen, this true story. They were talking to give me my when I was for Frampton. They were trying to give me my $1 million in cash. I said, ain't no way in the world I'm getting through customs today, yo. Stop. Yeah. Y'all just keep me locked up.
They're locking you up. You can't even.
They locking you up quick. I was like, yo, y'all cannot give me in cash. It's from Dubai. Just from Dubai back to the States. I do not take that in cash.
Anything over $10,000.
Anything over 10,000, yeah, over 10,000. They asking questions.
No, you have to check in. You have to actually let them know. They have to know where. It's insane because there's a lot of drug smuggling and things of that nature. I remember.
I like checking in with $1 million in a briefcase.
Bro, you get locked up right away.
Quick.
Bro,
quick.
People don't understand, bro. And then it also goes by the state. People are like, oh, but there's no income tax or state tax in Florida. Yeah, but there's a lot of other things that it's insane. And it's unfair to pay that amount of taxes, to be honest with you. But, it is. But let's get back to Jake. What is the future of Jake Paul looking like in regards to boxing, whether it's and whether it's fighting again? Will he ever fight again? Honestly, what do you think?
For what? Sit down, like everybody else in the comments. Sit down, just be a hell of a promoter, and make everyone else a lot of money, including yourself, without you having to step in there and ring. Bro, I'm telling you, that takes the motivation into everything. Once you take a defeat like that, boxing is more mental and physical. Remember that too. And he took a physical beating, but boxing is more mental and physical. Once you think about it, how can he top that? How you gonna top that? Think about it, how you gonna top that?
Yeah.
He gonna fight Wilder next? How do you top that?
I wouldn't even want to fucking watch that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Jake Paul. I really like
that man. Listen, that man put his health on the line for entertainment, and he succeeded. Go sit down, Jake. I respect you, dog, but it ain't like you can't go back. You can't go back to calling out lightweights.
It's funny. People are like, oh, if he fights Gervonta did the same.
We don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. We done with that.
I don't. What do you think? What do you think about Gervonta coming at him on Twitter?
I didn't see it.
This is the actual footage.
I don't want to.
For those that haven't seen Jake Paul right now, this is actually him.
Oh, you sent me that was Tank who posted that.
I don't know who posted it, but this picture is fucking great. You know what's crazy is the real picture isn't. Did you see how swollen the left side of his face was?
Is that real or not? Everybody kept asking, was that real? Was that real?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
When he had the head bandaged up, was that real?
Bro, I don't know if it was. I'll tell you this. What is real is he did get his jaw broken in 4 pieces. And they had to remove
everybody. Listen, it was a bad weekend. We got to speak on everybody, bro. We're not gonna just knock Jake, but we gotta speak on everybody too. It was a bad weekend for influencers. It was a rough weekend for influencers. They was getting their lunch when they taking left and right.
Yeah, Dean the Great.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
and then he wanted to blame it on age. Like we don't. Then somebody said we don't want to hear that. Usyk is 38 years old. You're 39. We not trying to hear that about no age and yada 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 blah. You was walking around here saying alpha male this, alpha male. Then he got beat. Dog, you got beat by the worst influencer. The dude that couldn't even throw a punch. He punching when
that was what made it crazy.
He's punching when his eyes closed. He's punching when his eyes, and you lost to that dude. The dude hit you with he was way out here and hit you with an uppercut and he threw an uppercut and still landed. Then he was on his knees also grabbing my man's ankles. Andrew Tate need to go. I don't want to see nothing about Andrew Tate talking about women need to be in the kitchen and this and that and alpha males and dog. There was nothing alpha about that performance.
Somebody Omega says, "What's up with the other pick? Isn't real." No, I know that pick wasn't real. That was the Martin Lawrence thing.
That's what I'm saying. It was that thing.
Somebody asking about the AJ thing. This is the AJ news right here. Josh Olo's $43 million. I'll break it down to you real quick for those.
It just says it. Taxes and payouts. So it's as simple as that. It comes with the game, y'all. And there's nothing, bro. I don't really want to even talk about it because it's really nothing. It was nothing new to me, but there's nothing really to talk about. It's just taxes.
Anthony Joshua's purse gets torn apart by varying taxes and payouts.
That's it.
Who referred to the bout as a money grab ahead of fight night will have to pay the highest federal income tax rate at 37% due to the bout taking place in the United States. While Florida doesn't have state income tax, which is a big benefit to Joshua, he will then be taxed on his income by His Majesty's Revenue and Customs back in the UK. So he's getting double dipped. Combined with an additional
Bro, he still made a ton of millions regardless for a fucking extra bit. I don't even want to even talk like next topic.
Combined with an additional national insurance contribution, it has been claimed by Ace Odds that AJ will be left with just 53% of his purse once all is paid and done. So he'll come home with
good.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, no, it is. But I'm not gonna front though. That shit hurts. It hurts.
It's the norm. I mean, see, listen, bro. It's the norm. It's the norm. I was mad. Listen, when I fought Roach, I was mad at California alone. I get it. Just for taking motherfucking.
Why did you take the fight in Cali? You get raped in Cali, in New York.
I had it, man. It was up to top rank. I don't place the cards. I don't place the cards. That was the top rank thing. They thought it was good to put it in California because of the military, because of the military bases and everything out here.
Yeah.
And just the state tax alone hit me. I was like, damn. And then I was about to buy a house. And then the federal government came. I said, no, I'm gonna give you money right now because I don't feel like dealing with you down the road. So I gave them their money too. They hit me in the head too, and I just had to eat it. But it is what it is.
To do that, I mean,
I ain't got to worry about it. But I ain't got to worry about it today. Though. I'll tell you that much. They got their money because that's the problem now. You see a lot of fighters coming back based off of them not taking care of their taxes, and they be fighting forever. Look how they did the legend Joe Louis. That's why I don't complain. That's why I don't really cry or complain about when they be taking that money for them taxes, yo. Because look how they did the legend Joe Louis, y'all. They did him bad. They did him bad. They had Joe out there doing Vegas shows and bullshit, you know what I'm saying, just to make ends meet. Like, no, it's been like this. It's always been this way since the very beginning. Pay your taxes and you just move on. It's not even worth crying about it. That money was never your money.
Yeah.
It was never your money.
It's unfortunate how much they take, though. That's crazy. AJ was just like, damn, how much? I mean, at the end of the day, you're walking away with probably 45 minutes.
Listen, I got him saying if he went to war, had his eyes shut, and he got his jaw broken, he didn't even get touched. Yeah, Frank Sinatra's out there helping my man out. That's what I'm saying. Yo, this man was a World War II veteran, and they didn't care. They didn't even care.
That's awesome, but Frank. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. That's why I hope my man Trump, shout out to my Uncle Donald Trump, trying to give it an income tax. That would be absolutely amazing. Like,
they don't and listen, and then they're gonna figure out some other way to still get that money for America.
The Donald is the man, okay? The GOAT president. But anyways,
he better do something because that 39% approval rating, that's bad. I mean, it's bad when Republicans is looking at you crazy.
Don't listen to that. That's all liberal talk. But anyways,
he listening to it because he going off about it. So what you saying?
That man has done so much here.
He listening to it.
So somebody asked, what did we feel about the Alicia Baumgartner fight versus the Canadian girl? What did we feel about the 3 rounds?
I've had mixed reviews. I was talking to my guy JC, and he felt that the fight wasn't entertaining, but I thought she did what she had to do. I thought she paced herself because it was 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I thought she could have got the girl up out of there a lot earlier because I kept saying, just go to the girl body. The girl was dead tired. Go to her body and then come back up top. She did eventually get to go to her body, but I think it was like round 10 or 11, and then the girl was just strictly in survival mode. But I didn't think it was bad, but I've seen mixed reviews, but I mean, again, shout out to Alicia Baumgartner, who's who made a statement for women's boxing in terms of not only 3-minute turnarounds. I think when Marlene and shout out to my girl Marlene Esparza and Sinisa Estrada, I think when they fought, it was 3 minutes, but I think it was only 10 rounds in their fight, if I'm correct. So for the girls to go 12 threes, it just shows that women can do 12 rounds, 3 minutes as well. I'm not mad at it.
I think it was more pacing themselves, and she was pot shotting a lot more. I wanted to see more combinations from Alicia and more work.
But don't we get a lot of that for some of these men for 12 fucking rounds?
But I don't.
Why are we going to knock the women for doing the same shit though? For real talk,
speak to men too.
Y'all putting too much on these ladies, yo. Like sometimes we get fights that are just boring as shit for 12 rounds, and we be waiting for that shit to be over with. Let's be real. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I wish she would have did more. She was hitting that. She dropped her and everything. Hit it with that on that right hook. She dropped her and that. Like, what more do y'all want?
She did. No, she looked good. I just felt like I feel like it's gonna take a little getting used to as well.
Omega, yes, it's definitely a more technical aspect because again, it's more of a chess match. Instead of 2 minutes, you got to go in there and get your money in, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully hope to win the round. Yeah. Whereas in 3 minutes, you can pick your shots, you can place your shots, you can set things up, and you still have time to do it.
Yeah. I said in one, stopping fighters is an art form. It has to be practiced. I will say this: Caroline Dubois, though, made me want to see them two girls fight. That's a bad mother effort right there, Caroline Dubois. What did you feel about her performance that night? I thought she did
good. Yeah, honestly, I feel like, if I'm being real with y'all, like I was telling Norms on the side, I felt like the YouTube portion of that card had the more competitive fights.
Mm-hmm.
When they got to the main card, I mean, you seen shout out to my man Anderson. My man Anderson, he had Norwood laughing with the wild uppercut. You know,
first of all,
he touched the ankle.
First of all,
came up with it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man. That's my man. That's my homie. That's my homie. So shout out to my guy Anderson.
That's the greatest.
Shout out to my guy Anderson. But Tyrone Woodley is 0-3 right now in professional boxing.
Now,
and that fight was on the main card, y'all. That fight was on the main card.
We're not just gonna glance over Caroline Dubois real quick.
I'm just saying though. I'm just going over I'm saying the YouTube portion of the card was the better, had the more. And your girl Sugar Me, those ladies, they was thumping. Then we get to the main card on Netflix. I don't know what happened.
Sugar Niece is dope, but Caroline Dubois, Shakur Stevenson came out and actually tweeted. He said, "My favorite female boxer is Caroline Dubois. She's smooth, bro."
Make sure you say next to Clarissa Shields, because make sure you put that out there.
He said next to Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, he said next to Sis, Clarissa Shields, Caroline Dubois is one of my. And yeah, Caroline's surgical. Shout out to my girl Caroline. We got to get you back on the show too. Shout out to you for that victory. Alicia, we still got to talk to, so we're gonna get you on here as well to see what's next. Matter of fact, you and Caroline got some real beef, so we're gonna get to the bottom of that as well. But again, shout out to the ladies. Like I said, the ladies were holding down because I don't know what some of these fellas were doing.
No, and listen, this is all people.
Some of y'all fellas, y'all looking crazy out there, yo. Bro. And then somebody said that Tyrone Woodley's his sponsor is a genius because every time he lays flat on his face, you know what I'm saying, you can see their logo on the back. Nah, for real, I seen somebody point this out. It was like, yo, his sponsor's a genius because when he gets knocked out, you can see their logo right on the back of his trunks every time he's faced. Man, and also, man, shout out to my man Levi Smith, because Levi Smith and my man Gerald Tucker GT was in Tyrone's corner, but that's the most I can say for that. I'm just giving a shout out to my peoples.
No. First and foremost, let's get to that knockout real quick. I was at Silva, Anderson Silva. We were clowning him during the fight. You weren't clowning. I was like, yo, it smells like Ben Gay, this fight. It's just bad. And he did the greatest move I've ever seen in boxing. He rubbed the side of his shoe.
Let a 50-year-old man lift up his motherfucking leg.
Rubbed his shoe.
Rub his shoe, put his foot down, and still able to come up with some shit to hit you from.
Bro,
oh, just stop boxing, yo.
That's the greatest knockout I've never seen. There's never been somebody to touch their shoe and proceed with an uppercut.
And I was worried at first. I was worried at first because he came out. Remember, they was booing in the first round because they both started out real slow.
Yeah.
And then somebody was told him, all right, bro, it's time to step it up. And then he went out there, stepped it up.
It's like, remember when people had the pumps that pump their shoes up, and be like, yo, hold on.
He did him bad, bro.
Get up here.
He did him bad, bro. He did him bad.
He said, yo, I need to turn up.
I need to know, matter of fact, what was their purses, yo? Because I'm like, yo, I'm like, in Tyrone's case, no disrespect, but like, bro, it's hard, bro. Like, it's gonna be hard for him to get like one of these cards. Then, like, bro, you're 0-3. So I pray they really, paid you well. Because I don't think, again, another one, I don't think we're gonna see him in boxing after that. At least not on the big show. At least not on the big shows. On the big show.
No, man. No, he's done. Tyrone Woodley got his last check. I mean, that was bad. That uppercut, he leaned them, bro. I was holy shit. That grandfather was on some shit that night, bro. I'm not.
No, we're not gonna do that. What type of shit we talking about? We gotta watch your words when you say things like that. You know how people are today.
He's a grandfather, no?
Not tomorrow. You say he was on some shit. You gotta watch the words. You gotta watch those words. You can't put that out there.
Outside of Ben,
they'll clip the video and be like, "Oh, 10-8 podcast."
he was deaf, yo, bro. That move, I don't even know why nobody's. I gotta clip it because that was one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen in my life. Him just touching his shoe before he threw it up. Has anybody ever tried that on you? Like touch their shoe?
Man, get your ass beat.
No, you think you're gonna duck that move when he did that?
You're not gonna get that move off. You're gonna get your ass beat.
Somebody said, "Hey, what'd you think about?"
I wish somebody would fucking genie lamp they motherfucker shoe in front of me and think I'm not going to clip your ass.
That shit was dope. I'm not gonna lie. Omega said, "What'd you think about the first young cat?" Oh, you talking about Harvey?
Yeah, no. That was the second fight. I know it's about the Harvey, right?
That was the first fight. Harvey was the first fight. He opened the night.
Omega to my Harvey.
Yeah.
I thought he was sharp. I think my mom hit him hit me on the side. Man, if Limburg in the comments, my L in the comments and shit, bro. He said, then my mom was telling me that Harvey might be related to me because I got cousins. I got cousins with that name. You know, L. You know, Timmy and them was all Harveys. So my mom was saying that my little brother was hanging out with him. My little brother Pop was hanging out with him, something like that. But I gotta look into that. But I thought Harvey looked good. I just think that he probably got to sit down on his punches more, you know, if anything like that, you know, because the guy was ready to go. He basically battered him every single round, which is cool. But you know, over time, people are gonna want to see you get your guys out of there. But again, he's young. He's still young. Even in my early in my career, I didn't get the guy, my first opponent that I ever fought. I didn't get him out of there, but I damn sure got my second opponent out of there real quick.
How difficult is it to close a fight?
Depends, man. Depends. Sometimes you got guys in there that just have good chins. You know what I'm saying? They have good chins too, man.
Well, I know. I mean, it was all right. You know, the second fight debut. I felt like he was getting.
It all depends, man. It depends on not only if you're putting it together, but sometimes you might have a guy who's just durable. That's good matchmaking when you get guys and that's durable. And you know, because sometimes your matchmaker wants you to go out there and probably get some rounds in. You know what I'm saying? To see how you look going down the distance. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of cards coming up and guys in the future,
right?
Dropped the alleged Ryan Garcia Mario Barrios card, and it's supposed to be February 21st, which is in a couple months. Armando Resendez will be fighting Edgar Berlanga for the WBA super middleweight world title. Gary Antoine Russell will be fighting Andy Haroka for the WBC super lightweight world title, and Lester Martinez will be fighting against opponent to be named later. Also, Turkey Al-Asik will participate in the event as a sponsor, but it's a PBC card. What do you think about this card? That is,
if he's a sponsor, that means he's putting some money down there on that card. So you can say what you say about that.
Yeah. Riyadh season, baby. But what do you think about
I'm actually more excited to see Gary Antoine Russell, for being real with you.
Okay, Andy Haroka?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, talk to me. You don't want to. I want to see how Edgar bounces back too, man. That was a.
Brutal. I didn't even know. But yo, they put Edgar on the B side.
Yeah, he's fighting Armando Resendez versus Edgar Berlanga.
I mean, again,
for a belt, by the way, for the super middleweight world title, WBA super middleweight.
I mean, then we can't really be knocking how, like, you know, we can't really knock, I guess, how some of these fighters come up with losses. Well, did Edgar ever bounce back after the Canelo fight? Did he? Not the Canelo fight. He fought the other man.
He fought the fat guy, the guy that got out of jail, knocked him out, and Manteca, and then he went and fought Sharice.
And he lost, right? He lost that, right?
Brutally, bro. He
lost that. That was his last fight, right?
Yeah, that was his last fight. This is his comeback.
All right, man. Boxing. I tell you, boxing different now, yo. Boxing different. Everybody gets second chances, I guess. Ryan Garcia, second chance. Edgar Berlanga, second chance. I mean,
Did you say second chance?
Second chance. Yeah, they come up. People basically come off a loss and you get second chances to fight for titles, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
why is not Sharice fighting for a title? Unless, because again, it's Turkey like Sheik. The Turkey like Sheik does like him. So unless they got the plans for him, because Bud did vacate all the belts, so who knows? He might be fighting for a vacated title somewhere down the road as well.
Oh yeah, there's 4 of them that vacated, right? So
yep.
I mean, I think
WBC took their belt anyway. So
yeah, and then this one's he's fighting for the WBA, Berlanga.
So yeah, it could be an IBF title or a WBO title still floating around there for Sharice. So who knows?
It's just when you take such a, you know what's crazy too? 168, we just watched Isaiah Pacheco. Is it not Isaiah? What's his name? Is it Isaiah? Whatever. And Pacheco, he didn't look good in his last performance. He fought last week too, and he didn't look good. So 168 is looking kind of shaky right now. I'm not even gonna front. I don't know who's gonna get the belts at this point. You know what I mean? But you're right. I mean, it is kind of crazy though. Edgar he came off a devastating loss, bro. Like that wasn't like.
Hey, but you get a second chance. You get a second chance, so you better show. You gotta show improve. Gotta show improve, my guy.
You do. I mean, this is. I mean, if he takes another loss like he did against Sharice, man, this could be it. But if they're giving him a title shot after what just happened, more power to him. I mean, shout out to Sean Connolly's his management. Shout out to.
Hey, the belts bring money. So if he wins it, he's back in the money mix. So the belts bring money, regardless of what y'all may think of it. That's the reason why. I mean, if I look at the belts as just lottery tickets, so they bring money. Plus, if it's in your contract, they do. In your contract, it was in my contract. If I had any of them titles, my purses were going up.
I feel like
belts bring money.
I feel like now the belts are trying to attach themselves to the popular.
But they bring money though for the fighters in their contracts. I promise you.
Yeah, no. I mean, listen, you have the experience, not I. So, yes, Diego Pacheco. Diego Pacheco did not look good his last fight, and he got dropped. I don't know if you've seen it. Did you watch that? He did not look good in his last fight.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I like Diego, but like I told you, no disrespect, I couldn't watch. I just turned it off.
Damn. I mean, there's a lot.
It was nothing was happening. It was a lot of mugging. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of mugging, and it was nothing happening. So I turned it off.
Yeah, I mean, my man Omega says he's on YouTube right now. He says Mario Barrios is tough. I like Ryan, but Barrios will be a bit rougher than anyone he's faced so far. Do you agree with that in this card?
Yeah. Especially with Ryan out here busy doing, right about being a social media star again, and
or Krishan,
he's trying to be an influencer in the stream. He's a streamer. He's a streamer right now.
Making that money. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good card. I like the card. You know what I mean? I wish the best for.
It's not a great card, but it's a good card. Like I said, again, the only fight I'm looking forward to is Gary Antoine. That's actually one of the only competitive fights on the card, bro.
He says Shiraz stops Pacheco. Wow.
That tells you that says a lot though, right there. Because again, Diego didn't have the best. He didn't basically he didn't set the bar. He didn't set the bar high. Like he didn't separate himself high from that guy was in there just to be in there. He didn't showcase anything that separates him from the rest of the division at the time.
What do you think do you think he was affected by that was the first fight, him leaving the Benavidez camp, not working with Benavidez Sr. Do you think that was the first fight after? Do you feel like that had something to play with? That had something to do with it?
Hold on, let me say something real quick. Little 8-year-old Sincerity says Jake Paul is a snake now that he has his jaw broken. That's crazy that 8-year-olds, two kids that was tuning into that fight, they all clowning Jake Paul too. Now they say, I don't know I guess he got to eat through the straw, so he can't. I guess he's slithering somewhere. I don't know what she meant by that, but it's everybody. I tell you right there, everybody around across the world tune in. I mean, Anthony Joshua got a whole new fan base from American women across, but that only told me also that boxing is not big in the States, because I mean we all know who AJ is for the past, what I'm saying, almost 2 decades now, and it's like y'all just learning who AJ is. That tells you right there how boxing is not a major sport in America, and you got to give credit to Jake Paul then for putting boxing on a major platform like Netflix, because again, I thought it was crazy. Like people was like, where has AJ been hiding? Like, yo, bro, AJ been around forever, and y'all are just now realizing who this man is. And it's been like, it's been like he's been everywhere in terms of social media means, especially with the women in America. But it just also shows you how boxing is not a big sport as it once was in America.
If you really think about it, boxing may be the lowest of all the sports. Golf is bigger. Like golfers make more money.
But that's a problem also. That's with all these, Amazon Prime is not helping it either when they make it. Listen, we don't want to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? We don't. You think casuals want to pay for these cards as it is? The pay-per-view platform it should be abolished. It's not helping. So shout out to Jake Paul and Netflix for putting boxing in a major way.
No, absolutely. Shout out to Jake. You know what I mean? You know what's funny? You just text me that, Jamal, and I literally I already had it keyed in, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
my guy. But I didn't put the fight poster up. I had the other one. But no, you're right, man. Boxing, and it's unfortunate, but that's where boxing is. And
I mean, hopefully it goes up from here. That's like I say. Hopefully it goes up from here. But again, you got to put on real. Well, shout out to Canelo and Bud for putting on a real showcasing. But hopefully, Netflix isn't in it just for guys like Jake Paul. Hopefully they do bring a lot of bigger fights to the platform where the American public can all tune in a lot more often.
But again, it's going to start with guys like Tio and Shakur willing to fight each other, the best to fight the best. When you got guys like that, the sport is going to grow. And again, I don't want to take a shot at Gervonta, but when you got a guy that's a superstar who should be the face of American boxing and not fighting those guys, that's what happens. That's why you got to
put in fights on pay-per-view is not helping. Simple as that. Everybody thought they was Floyd. Floyd had his major fights on pay-per-view. That shit is dead. That shit been dead since Floyd left, though. I think how much I know when Tank fought Ryan, it did a good demo. But other than that, what other fights was cracking $1 million like Floyd was? Floyd was cracking $1 million on average.
But that's the thing. Like that's what pisses me off. But that's what pisses me off.
But even that looks crazy now when you're looking at Jake Paul and them and Canelo and Bud. They doing 40 million plus now.
Yeah, but that's why it pisses me off to see somebody like Gervonta waste his talent in a sense, because he is the one.
He don't care. We can sit there and talk about it all day. He don't care, bro.
No, absolutely.
Is he trying to come back now? He don't care.
No, absolutely. But that's I'm just giving you why it affects these guys.
I don't like to waste time, and I'm not saying that Tank is a hell of a fighter, but I don't like to waste time because again, there's other fighters out there that should be worthy of praise that are actually trying to, these younger fighters are actually trying to build their resume and actually try to save the sport of boxing. But how long has Tank been pro now? Like, bro, like he doesn't like it is what it is. I don't think anything's gonna change anytime soon.
But that's why I like guys like Abdullah Mason. I just saw Carmel Moulton call out Armando Fargas.
We're not doing that either, bro. That's not bringing motherfucking. That's not bringing new eyes to the sport either.
But people do want to see Carmel. People want to see Carmel grow. They want to see Abdullah Mason fight.
But you can't. But that being said, though, it seems like he's going to the direction of beating up influencers and shit like that, and Misfits boxing. But you know why? You know why? You know why? Because the promoter is not doing their job to keep that young man busy and put him on fucking cars. We actually get some exposure. We haven't seen this man on TV. We haven't seen him on TV yet. We as the hardcore fan, we know who the kid is. Yeah. We haven't seen this kid. Listen, we ain't. They could have listen. They could have threw him on a Netflix undercard on a YouTube portion, and he probably got more eyes. We ain't seen him on no type of camera yet, except for the iPhone camera phones.
And he's fighting like once or twice a year, which is absolutely crazy. Like, you know, it's insane. I mean, the Kings era of the 80s and 90s heavyweight era with help from great lower weight title fights kept the grip on the public. Yeah, absolutely. But they fought each other. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, guys were fighting each other. These guys aren't. And that's why I said when the leader of the pack is Gervonta Davis, it's not a good thing. That's why people need to shift the energy to guys like Shakur and guys like Teofimo Lopez. And you know, that's what we got to do. We have to. You know, it is what it is. Moving forward. Damn, that just sucks for Kamau Moat, man. He was. I don't want to get off the subject. I want to get off it, but the fact that he's so highly touted within the, like, people want to see him.
I don't want to hit it. You know why I don't feel bad? Because he's not making a push to put himself out there for these fights. You want to fight Armando, who just fought a fucking.
No, I brought that up also to basically say, like, look, he's looking for something to get him sparked up, pretty much. To be honest with you, it sucks, but
all your peers is basically fighting for top contenders now and becoming world champion. He's at that age group. I mean, Abdullah Macy's in them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that shit. We're not trying to hear it. We're not trying to hear it.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'll be calling out my promoter, like, yo, what are y'all doing with me?
No, you're right. You're right. But sometimes people, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. How is he, like 20 now, 21 or something like that? So
what is Floyd doing with the kid?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Speaking of fights coming up, the BKFC, my main man, Jamel Herring, finally gets his opponent. I don't know the guy's name. Says Guyman.
Yeah, Guyman.
Right?
Yeah.
He pulled up this belt right here. Oh, wrong one.
No, that was two different people. That was two different people. That
was two different people?
Yeah, that was two different. I'm a targeted man right now.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's a
champion. The champion called me out after this fight.
Oh, so you're fighting. So do you know what do you? So you know, a lot of people. I'm gonna ask, like, okay, why the BKFC and not go back to boxing?
You see the boxing at right now? I don't got time, man. I'm be real. I'm gonna say like Paulie, like, yo, honestly, bro, I'm be real. I don't feel like getting up for bullshit fights, and then you gotta go through. I mean, I train my ass off now, but like you gotta go through 12 rounds and yada yada yada, and for what? And the fights don't be meaning nothing. I'd rather just do my 5 rounds in my 2 minutes, probably clip somebody in between those 5 rounds and keep it moving. And then on top of that, let me be real with y'all. I'm not trying to knock nobody because, like I said, shout out, you know what I'm saying? They try to give me what I asked for. But you know the BKFC offered me way more money?
Really?
Yeah.
They offered you way more money to fight.
They offered me way more money.
To fight less. Literally, you're fighting 10 minutes.
Yeah, literally. But 10 minutes, listen, but 10 minutes of work, 10 minutes, because it's only 5 2-minute rounds, y'all. But 10 minutes of work, they offer me way more money.
As opposed to 36 if we fight a championship fight.
That's not even guaranteed. That is not guaranteed. You know that's not guaranteed with today's boxing. It's not guaranteed. I know you got the other clip. I'll show you right now. I know you got the other little photo, whatever. I can show you right now. The matter of fact, he did the work for me. Yeah, he did the work for me.
Oh, you're talking about this guy? I thought it was the same guy.
No, he just won the championship like a few weeks ago. Justin Irobaro, Joy Boy, whatever. He just won it, and he called me out. He called me out yesterday saying I was on his list. Like, but he did me, but he was respectful about it though.
He said the naughty list. That's what he put.
But you gotta read the whole thing. He talked crazy to everybody. He didn't come at me crazy.
He said you refused to be added to the naughty list, Jamel Herring. Merry Christmas. Good luck on your bare knuckle KFC debut. I know you want this belt, and I will respectfully accept your challenge. Who deserves the opportunity more than a former world champion? He was respectful.
Bro, he fought 8 times to get to there. I only got to fight once.
Damn.
I only got to fight once.
So you've accepted it. He said you accepted it.
Yeah. I got to handle business next month. I got to handle. I say we can fight probably by the springtime, but I got to handle this guy next month first. But bro, that's when you add like, listen, I'm gonna tell you the business, bro. When you add like the sponsors, you got to add your purse and then the sponsors to it, and then because they gave us nothing. They gave me the co-main event. If it wasn't for a world title on next month, I probably would have been the main event on the zone at that, whatever for the BKFC debut. But they gave me the co-main event, which is cool. Matter of fact, they even got Javier Fortuna on the damn card. I didn't even know Javier Fortuna was even fighting in the BKFC, but he's making his debut as well, so he's fighting before I do on the same card. But like I said, if you add the money they offer me, then you got to look into the sponsors and the endorsements and everything. I'm just collecting money.
Yeah, I seen some people trying to come at you on X, and I was like, dude, are you serious? Like,
I'm collecting check. I'm like 10 minutes of work.
10 minutes. People in boxing want to call Jamel out on X, but don't want to send contracts. He accepts a lot of fights verbally for people. And then
there's nothing else. Then when you have to fight, like I'll be like, y'all want at this number. Oh yeah, we can get it. Then when I come back, oh the network said that that we can't get you this number. But I'm like, y'all like literally when I was supposed to fight the Pagan, they basically offered me half of what the BKFC offered me. Half.
Really?
Half. For 10 rounds. 30 minutes.
Wait, what?
30 minutes, yeah. It was a 10-round fight, 3 minutes per round, 30 minutes. BKFC, 5 rounds, 2 minutes. It don't take a rock. I don't care about the whole just glove. Yo, go watch my man. For anybody that's tuning in, please go watch don't watch the Paulie fights. Don't do that. No disrespect to Paulie. Paulie my guy. Paulie Malaji is my guy. Don't watch Paulie fights. Go watch Austin Trout, my man Austin Trout, Southpaw. And what Austin came off, like I said, at the end of his boxing career, he fought both the Charlos and this and that. Austin went over there and started collecting. He started collecting money like it was nothing.
What's the difference in terms of approach and what you got to get ready for?
You can't just you really got to have some motherfucking head movement because again, you don't have gloves to really, you know what I'm saying, or all that to guard up. Even right now you can shoot through the fuck I'm looking at and shit. So you gotta just be, you know what I'm saying, have rhythm and be agile on your feet. But I always knew how to fight. I knew always how to fight on the back foot. I still know how to fight on the back foot. Again, and then people, and it's for me, it's more punch. It's like your punch placement because when you got gloves, you can just keep throwing. But when you don't have, you just knuckles. You got to really pick your shots, and you know what I'm saying. So it's not as much damage honestly that you probably take from bare knuckles boxing than regular boxing. Yes, as you just have to get cut more. Don't get me wrong, but if you really look at it, you take less punishment in terms of always getting pounded on the head with gloves.
That's kind of crazy. I was like, I felt like it looks bloodier because
look at the motherfuckers that's fighting. Like again, I haven't seen my man Austin get cut up. Bryce Henry's another dude I like watching because he's a boxer. He just boxes. He just boxes. He's like 6 foot something though, but he just boxes everybody. He just boxes everyone's head off and he just takes them out.
And for people that don't know, they were having a problem finding you an opponent because of the fact that you're a professional boxer, correct?
Nah. I mean, but that's why they're calling me out because of the background, because of the back. If I feel like it brings in more draw, it brings in more eyes to them. So I don't have an issue with that. like I said, my management, when they said shit, because I ain't gonna lie, at first I thought I was gonna have to chase him. I ain't gonna like the dude that's champion. I thought he wasn't gonna really I thought he was gonna try to avoid this, but he didn't. And then my management yesterday, they was like, shit, he did the hard part for us. Yeah. KO is definitely a lot easier Omega because you're gonna get a lot of guys in there that just run into shit, and everybody's chin don't hold up Omega. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen some wild ass knockouts, but again, that's why you gotta really be slick and keep your motherfucking head moving. Because you get hit on that chin. It's like a street fight. You see motherfuckers get put out in a street fight quick.
So,
like, but I don't worry about it because I'm fucking like talk to L. I'm still like I'm kind of crazy. Like I'm a fucking Marine. Like I don't give a fuck.
He said I'm a Marine.
Yeah, I do not care. I do not care. That's just me. I always been that way. I do not care. We out there like we out there in the heights. Like I don't like. But again, I'm smart about my approach. I'm bringing the boxing aspect to it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna pick my shots, and when they get desperate, I'm gonna catch their ass coming through the front door. Good night. We're on to the next. I'm not going in there. I'm not like I said. Don't really care. People say you're exposing the game plan. A lot of these guys, no disrespect, because some of them are tough. Don't get me wrong. A lot of these guys are tough. A lot of them are tough. But a lot of them are MMA fighters, and a lot of them are not the best in terms of strikers. You know what I mean? Guy, man, he's tough. Don't get me. He's tough and awkward, but he comes from an MMA background, an amateur background at that. So, but he talking his shit. He talking his shit. He said he's gonna send me back to boxing. That's the promo they had on DAZN. They're gonna send me back to boxing, whatever, yada yada yada. It's cool.
So now let people know where it's taking place at.
It's going to the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. They want to bring, because it's closer to New York, so they want to bring out all the New Yorkers, whatever, out there. But it's cool. I respect Guyman for taking it, because Norbs, I couldn't even get a fight in New Jersey for the longest.
You couldn't get a fight, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all good, Omega Simplified, brother. Appreciate you, L. You already know what time it is. But nah, I'm not going in there with a big head. Like I know it's like I can get cut or I can get hurt. It's a fight, but I don't look at it like how others may look at it who don't understand. Cause I had to do my for long as me, you and Norris talking for like since maybe like before the summertime, you and I have been talking about it. So like I've been doing my homework, but I've been looking at styles that like I can relate to, and I'm looking, like I said, I've had side conversations with my man Austin Trout. Matter of fact, I gotta get Austin on here so he can one of these times as a guest. I think he'll come on for sure. But yeah, Austin's just collecting checks and he's having fun. And Austin's about a month older than me, but he's still boxing on the back foot and picking his shots and beating people up.
No, I mean, listen, bro. If you can still get paid more or as much or more than you ever got paid in boxing, and you still do it, why not? Especially if you're gonna take less punishment. I'm with it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I just got a text. I was talking too much, even though I just said I don't really care about it. Like I'm not. It's nothing. Like I can reveal the game plan. But there's nothing. I feel like there's nothing that he can do that I haven't seen already. There's nothing that you know what I'm saying, that he does that's gonna throw me off. He's just awkward.
So you've already studied them and everything. You kind of started breaking them down.
Everybody, I always study. Like I said, I chose them.
Okay, you chose them. Okay.
But they came to me and it was like, what about him? I was like, just make it happen, because I wasn't trying to I'm not picky on opponents. Like I was just like, you just make it happen, because I don't feel like going back and forth. And this guy, matter of fact, I had somebody in the dude's team. It was a Russian cat. The dude's team pulled him out and was like, nah, hell no. So then he came along, and I was just like, just make it, because I didn't want to risk I didn't want to do like the last time. I didn't want to go risk losing an opponent again because of trying to be picky. So I was like, just make the fight. And plus, I seen he fought a dude. He lost his last fight, but the dude that beat him went on to fight for the world title anyway. So I was like, let me use him as a measuring stick and go from there, and we'll see from there. But he said he's gonna send me back to boxing, so we'll see.
Shit. So you fighting there doesn't stop anything on the boxing end or something. A big opportunity comes about.
Nah, but I think I ain't gonna lie. What happened? I think the BKFC, they seen. Remember, because I was really about to fight Pagan, and they seen it. They seen it, and they came that same day and was like, yo, we'll give you this spot on this card, and then they doubled the money. So I was like,
shit.
Yeah, I said, look, I think a low lie. I had the contract, right? Like I had the contract in front of me that same exact day. And shout out to my man David Feldman. David Feldman went to see the CEOs of the company. He texted me personally and was like, Champ, what about this date? Yada yada yada. I'll make you on the main card. I didn't even know I was gonna be the co-main event. I just know I was going to the main card, and it was like they put me as the co-main event. And I was like, shit, I'm going over here.
I'm gonna definitely try to pull up.
I'm going over here.
She's like 3 weeks from now, right? I gotta look at flights.
Yeah, my girl said I was talking too much, so even though she wasn't feeling it, so I'm like, I'm just
talking too much about what? The fight? You're supposed to.
I'm just cool.
Yeah, Jamel's been in camp for like.
I'm in California right now. I'm in Cali right now.
Yeah, he's in Cali, but we gotta
right now. I woke up this morning. I weighed 147.2 welterweight right now. The fight is contracted at 136, so I got 11. I got what? 3 weeks to get to drop 11 pounds. I'll be straight. And I'm drinking 8 pounds of water a day. every day. I got my little cheat. You know what I'm saying? got my little cheat snacks on the side. I'll be all right.
So this will be available on the Zone.
Yeah, it's the Zone. This is gonna be on the Zone, y'all. If y'all can't make it, y'all can tune into the Zone.
Shit, I'm trying to make it, bro.
It'll be on the Zone.
I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to be there.
No, I appreciate that.
If I don't this one, I'll be on the next one. I got the Zone. I got it too. So we lit. On that note, let's get on.
We got other topics. I'm just saying, we got other topics.
I mean, you got training and shit. I know you relax.
I got sparring tomorrow. But I'll be straight. I got sparring.
I'm trying to think what else is out there. Everything's about Jake right now. I'm not.
I was making sure everything covered.
We got anybody out there? Got anything they want to say? I'm I'm thinking.
Hey, what happened? Nephew went to sleep because I remember before we got on. He was.
God, bro. So dog like this. Yo, he's just like now he's talking so much.
Yeah, hell no. I gotta have I don't know, like, bro. Like I don't eat no candy whatsoever when I'm out of camp. But it's like when I'm in camp, I always gotta feel like I gotta have like something to cheat with because I can't. I'm drinking, I'm eating and everything just clean and it driving me crazy. So I don't drink. I don't have no soda, no juice, no nothing. It just be straight fucking water. And trying to eat clean, so I'm like every now and then I gotta have something. Last night I did like how we did when we was kids. I walked to the store, Dolo. Had to go get me some. had to go get some candy.
Yo, the other news that people keep talking about is
really yeah. Hold on, I'm sorry. It is lemon juice, honey, and sea salt. And sea salt is a natural electrolyte. So that's what I'm saying. I'm drinking that every day. I gotta go have some. Exactly, bro. Every day, and then I gotta
nasty.
Yeah, you put the seed. No, it's see Omega. No, it's a natural electrolyte. It's basically like Gatorade without all the crazy stuff in it. Mm. Lemon juice or lime juice, honey, and it's a tad of sea salt, sea salt for your electrolytes.
Yeah, the other news that people are talking about is Clarissa, and she was recently on the.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I like Clarissa. She's become a lot more likable to a lot of people.
I love sis, but I wish they would keep some of their stuff out the spotlight.
Yeah, she said it's been a couple years. We've been together 2 years, and it's time to move on. Like, damn, like just leave that. Like, why do they keep bringing this shit up? Like, I'm like, bro, like, but you know what? A lot of people know her personality, and they know that she doesn't back down from anything.
But they know how to trigger. They know how to trigger her too. They're trying to do the trigger, yo. It's a trigger.
I can't wait for a fight with Fran Sean. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait for that.
Talk to my girl Fran Sean. I gotta get my girl on here, Fran Sean. Clarissa, you can come on here too, Clarissa. We spoke about weeks ago, Clarissa. We spoke.
We gotta get Fran Sean on.
Put the clip out there, Clarissa. We spoke weeks ago.
We calling you out, Clarissa.
You owe me a sit down.
I want to go to that.
Oh, you owe me a sit down too, bro. I just text you on this. You owe me a sit down too, bro.
Yo, her fight is your weekend, the same weekend as yours, I think.
That's cool. I'm gonna support it.
Oh, no, I am too, but Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? You owe me a sit down. I know friend Sean will get on here.
Yeah, first one, I DM'd her. I'm waiting for her to hit me back, but
yeah, she'll get on for sure. That's my girl.
Yo, there's been times where friend Sean will be doing whatever she's doing and just be like, send a link, I'm coming on. I gotta talk my shit. I'm like, damn. But shouts to the ladies, though. The ladies are definitely rocking.
I told you, the ladies held it down over the weekend on that card.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies. Shout out to Jake Paul. Jake, get better, man. Real talk, man. I know a lot of people are clowning the situation. I know people make jokes, but you've accomplished a lot in this sport, especially as a promoter. I definitely respect.
I fuck with Jake. Shout out to my man Jay Leon Love. Get your money, bro. I see my man Hasim Rahman Jr. Again, as I'm talking about. I see my man Hasim Rahman Jr. He called out the dude that beat Andrew Tate up. I said, yo, go get your money, bro. I said, hey, yo, go get your money. Go get your money.
Boxing is dead right
now. For real, no, you gotta look at it though, bro. For real talk, like boxing right now is in the crazy. Like I don't get me wrong, I love the sport. You know what I'm saying, but it's in a crazy spot right now, bro, where you gotta be a popular dude to really be on those, you know what I'm saying, those cards or getting that real money right now. You know, and then on top of that, another reason why I'm not really in boxing because look at where are all of our promoters at right now. Top Rank still ain't got a home. Golden Boy because he about to leave the zone. Like, what's really happening in America? And it's like you gotta they wanted me to go fight Harlem Eubank in the UK next month. Well, a few months ago. You gotta be like, come on. And like I asked for a shoe. I told them I needed a good stack. And they was gonna get it, but you know how it goes, the end of the year and the money ain't there. And I said, okay, cool, whatever. Well, we'll come back to it later then. Right now, I can't sit and wait on y'all. And then we just moved on.
Guys, we're probably gonna have to do a show tomorrow because Wednesday is Christmas Eve.
What's that mean?
You want to do a show Christmas Eve?
I'm not doing nothing else.
All right. I'm down tomorrow. If anything breaks tomorrow, I'm down to do a show and I'm with it.
I'm not doing tomorrow, bro.
Yo, stop being a
yeah. What
the fuck just happened?
I love you, bro. But yo, bro, I don't know, bro. Something from now to tomorrow, be some breaking news shit for me to be like, all right, let's hop on here, no, for real. Real talk. Because right now, everybody just clowning Jake Paul for the jaw shit.
Don't be clowning Jake Paul, bro. Celebrate Jake Paul.
And then they want to argue with me for telling that man just to heal up. Like, nah, he deserves right there. I'm like, dang, I really hate this man that much. It's not that deep.
I like Jake Paul. Listen, Jake Paul has done a lot for the sport. People that are out there that want to deny it, that's on you. But let's keep it real. Jake has definitely brought a lot of different eyes to the sport that would have never been watching this sport. But, whatever. On that note, there's a lot of people in here.
40+ million people to the sport, like to watch.
Yeah,
AJ just got a whole new fan base of women and shit.
Yeah, they're going crazy for AJ right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He winning.
Nah, I like
Serenity, sit your little ass down. But yeah, they winning. They winning. Tell the kids, yo, sit your asses down. But they winning. He winning.
Jake Paul is definitely going to the Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about it, bro.
He going. If he keeps this up, especially with the promotion, if he keeps this up, yeah, he'll be there. Hopefully, but my thing is, hopefully MVP stays alive after he stops boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I don't want it to be the other things where because he's not boxing anymore, he loses the. He's
not a big fighter.
You know what I'm saying? So I hope he keeps it going.
He's gonna have to sign a big male fighter, to be honest.
But it's coming. I think if he gets like a deal where he gets regular dates on Netflix, they're definitely gonna come.
No, absolutely. But shit, my Pilates is about to die, dude. I know we got 370 in here.
Bro, just let it. We out, bro. Yeah, we out.
No, I can look for it. I'm just saying.
he look crazy right now looking for his shit. Look at him. Look, told y'all. Look at him. He's all fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, with that, there we go. I was about to say, he all fucked up, y'all. But now, Omega, I think if he keeps it up, if he keeps doing what he's doing, I think he has a chance to like really get into the Hall of Fame as a promoter, like L has predicted to us many months ago. So I'm with L on that note. On someone else takes I can't agree with, but that one I can rock with. Matter of fact, we need somebody. I really want to speak to Oscar De La Hoya because Oscar said that my man was going to win, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, Oscar was smoking something.
Oscar said that Jake was going to knock him out.
Now Oscar was just taking a shot at Eddie Hearn. Like, let's be real. Like,
he was dead serious.
No fucking way.
He was dead serious. Oscar was dead serious eating his salad. Dead serious.
Oscar was on a bean, bro. If he said that, he was on a bean. He was on something.
He was dead serious.
There's no fucking way that the great Oscar De La Hoya believed.
He said it.
That fight. There was no way. He can say a lot of things.
I'll wait. No, matter of fact, I'll wait to Thursday to see him clear it up. I'll give him. Let's wait till Thursday till he clears it up because you know he's gonna clear it up on Thursday. You know he's gonna come. Yeah, clap back Thursday. He's gonna make an announcement on clap back Thursday. So I'll wait to Thursday, but he said it.
Shouts to everybody tuned in, bro. They love it. They loving us.
Right? And I love y'all, man. L, what are you waiting on, too, bro? You can come on, bro. Get.
Yo, he said his hairline's gone. He said he looks like. Remember, you said he looks like.
Put the fitted cap on, man. Put the do-rag back on like we was back in the 8th grade. Come on, man. Put the do.
Not the silk do-rag. You got the purple silk one. He got that one.
He had all colors. He had the motherfucker. Do you remember the You know New York. Remember the two-tone color? On one side be red, the other one be.
Nah, don't do my man out like that, bro. He was looking like that.
He had the two-tone color, man. Yeah, he tied it. Like he tied it in a certain knot, motherfucker.
Oh my God. Nah, hold on. There's no way he's doing that. My man,
that was the thing.
People has to see about Crawford before he calls it quits. No, he's done, bro. Like. First of all, they said it's going to take him.
First of all, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, despite the size, Bud is going to cut that ring off. He going to find him. Ain't going to be AJ couldn't cut the ring off. It don't matter. Listen, Bud is going to cut that ring. Going to make that ring feel small.
It's not going to happen.
It's not. I'm saying about it. Wouldn't. But it wouldn't go. I guarantee it wouldn't go 5. It wouldn't go 5.
And to be honest, too, bro, the doctor that I've seen, he said it's going to take 8 months for him to heal. That's crazy. 8 months, and he got to go get fucking veneers and all types of shit.
So, think about it. That 2026 is over. That's it. Because you got to think about it. 8 months. Would that be? Okay, what's that? July, August time frame. Then you say, okay, let's say he does make a comeback fight. It's probably gonna be the end of that year, of the next year.
Yeah,
November, December time frame. It's over.
It's over. Like 8 months, bro. Like, bro, when they said I gotta send you
8 months, I'm sitting down. 8 months, I'm sitting down with you, and we're gonna just do this. We doing this full time.
Yeah, bro. In fact, he got steel plate in his jaw.
8 months we doing. 8 months we doing this full time, yo. I'm not gonna have my camera on because I'm being somewhere looking like Kanye anyway, so I'm not gonna be in front of the camera.
I'm gonna be sitting. We're gonna do a show next year. I'm gonna predict this right now. In the Palace with Turki Al-Sheikh. We're gonna be in there with him. We're gonna do a show live from Saudi Arabia. I don't know who's gonna be fighting. Probably a Benavidez fight, but we'll be in the building. We'll definitely be there. Did AJ retire Jake Paul? Yes, bro. Yo, though I don't know if Jake Paul officially announced his retirement, but that's the rumors going around. Bro, the injuries he suffered are very serious. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna. Let's say 8 months to heal. Then how long is it gonna take for his punch resistance too? People got to realize that too. Like, bro, doesn't it weaken your bones? Like, I don't think you can be recommended to take another shot to the jaw like that, bro. Like, I don't know, man. To be honest, that was a bad break.
Oh, he lost teeth.
Yeah, he lost teeth, bro. So that said, I got no time to come on the show. Got hella snacks to eat. Wow. He said he got $100 worth of gas.
I believe it. I believe it too. I know him.
He got mad lemon heads.
I believe it.
Lemon heads. Mad lemon heads, right?
He got them Skittles. He shake them Skittles. shaking them Skittles up.
Our Skittles, he got everything. Breaking a jaw from
I love eating them Skittles right now.
He said, I mean, breaking a jaw from the joint is one thing, but his what? But
that's what I'm saying. He broke it in half. Like, I was like, yo,
yeah.
he is not, yo. But think about it, because every time he think, yo, he gonna be scared to spar. He gonna be scared to spar. Forget a fight. I'd be scared to spar. Yeah, see, I know, L. He gonna be scared to spar.
Bro, he got 2 metal plates in his jaw. Like when he opened his mouth, and
that's nasty word. That's crazy. That's
like AJ, and it's crazy because I feel like AJ kind of held back.
Listen, the referee did a good job because I don't know if Jake would have got up. Because again, people was like, well, his jaw, he probably would have got up. You know what I'm saying? The referee did a fast count, and for a good reason. Because if he would have got up, it'd have been worse. It'd have been worse. It would have
bro. When the ref looked in his eyes, I guarantee he looked at his jaw. Was like, it's broken. He could tell. Like, bro, his shit was, bro, he's done. He could have killed him, bro. When somebody breaks your jaw in half in multiple places, that alone right there, you can't. How do people fight with a broken jaw?
And then I don't. This one, like, then again, it was more excuses from their side. They said that his partner was like, the reason why he lost is because of size. So are you trying to say that all those opponents that he was bigger than, you know what I mean, the reason why they lost is because of their size as well? Like, stop it, man. I don't care about no size. None of this. It was skill. It was skill level. Level. Usyk is a small heavyweight. Skill level.
Bro, at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua is a legit fighter. Like,
he's a gold medalist. Stop it.
Yeah, like people, bro, he hits like a ton of bricks. Like,
he's a gold medalist. Stop it.
Yeah, bro. You see when Jake hit him with everything he had, he was just like a mosquito bit him. Like,
and he did this. He shook it up and I was like, yeah, that's it right there. That breaks you psychologically. Oh, it's a wrap.
Psychologically, bro. Jake was like, holy shit, bro. When he got knocked down, he laughed because he was like, yo, I never thought that's what it felt like. Like, it was crazy.
It's crazy. His brother was talking. Logan was talking crazy, and he got real quiet.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man. It's. Bro, listen, 2 plates in your jaw. He's done. He's never boxing again. I'm sorry. He just isn't, bro. It's just not worth it. He just made $90 million. That's just on that fight. I'm good on boxing after that. You know, Jake has nothing to prove in the sport, bro. He's not going to be a world champion. Who cares? The ring was a plywood ring. There was no padded floor in that ring. He was supposed to be able to move for the entire 8 rounds. I did not know any of that. That's crazy. I'll tell you this, bro. He's not a professional. I mean, experienced boxer. Like, there's no way you can.
Anybody can be a professional. Anybody can go sign it. Listen, you guys who watching, y'all can go get your license to be a professional. Anybody can be a professional. Now, if you have a skillful background behind us, that's the question. But anybody can be a pro in boxing.
Hear the corner talk. Logan should have went in there and fucking frog splashed him. That's what he should have did. Like, he was done.
He should throw a chair.
Bro, like, he was literally yelling at AJ. That's not the same AJ. He ain't the same. And you wasn't in the ring, fool. I'll tell you this: when he got hit.
Listen, I want to see that version of Logan Paul that did the exhibition with Floyd to get in there also and find out if that's go ahead and avenge your brother's loss.
Yo, bro.
Go ahead and avenge your brother's loss if that's not the same, and then let's find out if that's not the same AJ. Please.
When Jake got caught with that right, he knew right then and there. He's like, this shit is not for me.
L is not lying. Also, you could be, sign me up.
No, absolutely. It's insane. AJ hit JP so hard, Logan felt. Yeah, I mean, I felt it. We were sitting there.
Jaw to the second to the rafters.
Yeah, no, that was bad, bro. That's a big man hitting him, bro. Yo, on that note, I gotta sign off, bro. My kids.
You all right? You good?
No, yeah, my son's standing here. What happened? You want to come on the camera?
You all right?
Huh?
Hey, it was a good movie I should watch, man. I was watching the 1990 version of It.
Jesus Christ,
that's all I can do in camp. All I can do is watch movies. So I'm trying to find something to watch.
There's a game right now. The 49ers are playing the Colts. Watch that. Good stream with y'all, bro. Thank you, Omega. We'll be back on Wednesday because Jamel can't do tomorrow because,
Ain't nothing. What's going to happen from now to tomorrow to talk about? Let me know.
If something happens, I'll give you a call. But on that note, guys.
You know who's going to be on Wednesday, so we got to be on Wednesday.
All right. Wednesday it is.
Got to be on Wednesday, bro.
My man L, we're going to be in the Christmas spirit on Wednesday. Santa's going to be flying around in his sleigh. So for everybody who's on the naughty list, I'm sorry. But, Christmas, if y'all don't tune in on Wednesday, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, whatever holiday you guys celebrate. For the 10A podcast, myself and Jamel Herring. We'll see you Wednesday night. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, you filthy bastards.
Oh, wow. We out of here.